That in that line, which will be a dart, in fact, we will insert pleats, folded pleats. So for this we need to study the placement of that line here, and that exercise is a little bit comment on peut dire je sais même pas en français, comment on peut dire strict, dans la mesure it's you have to respect those measurements, because we have very few awake.
Good morning. Monday morning here.
We have very few gap of fabric to adjust the folding pleats inside. So I will give you those instructions here and try to respect them. According to that dummy, they fit. And so we will check on each dummy if they fit. Maybe you will have to adjust this. But here they fit. I check already, so here they fit.
Let me just say quickly, I think what he means, if you look at your drawing, you can see there's a cut, and the very bottom of that becomes a very, very shallow dart.
Thank you for
So
translating.
that's the challenge of this, that it's going into, it's at the end of this line. These all fold into, it's a cut, but the end of it becomes
It's
a
a very
dart, and
tiny
it's
dart.
Yes.
really narrow. Your seam allowances are practically nothing, so that's the challenge.
And if you're too low, you cannot do the first pleat. If you're too high, it's too flat and it goes out. So for this form, so from the center front, the dart will start on the right side and go down on the left side. So the proportion is, at the waistline, I place a pin at 9 centimeters here.
From center front.
On the center front, on the waistline, sorry. You see, I place the first pin at 9 centimeters. Then, here on the left side, you have to do distance from the center front, just below the high hip line. Place a pin at 10 and check that it has to be at 12 centimeters from the waistline.
12 centimeters below waistline.
12 centimeters below the waist
And
10 centimeters from the center front. See? It's just angle like this. Then from here you can place the sticky tape from the pin on the waist down to the pin you have placed here on the opposite side, and it gives you that line. So that line has to follow the shape of the body. When you place it, be careful not to not to go too low on a side, or you have that pin, so you have to unroll the tape on the dress form, following the shape on the dress form. And to check if the line is okay, you can look around like this, you just by your eye, and then you check that everything is straight, no waves. It has to be a straight line, but following the shape. Then we have to do a distribution of the pleats. You can check, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pleats. So the gap between each pleat is 4 centimeters. 4.5 centimeter, 4.5 centimeters. So you start from the waist and place pins every 4.5 centimeters. This gives you five pins, and the rest, the total length of the ribbon is 23 centimeters. The total length
And is the first top pleat, is that at the waistline or a little bit below?
at the waistline.